guys, welcome to this my YouTube channel. As you can see, I'm just home and just drinking some water and I mind my own business. But at the same time, while I mind my own business, I came across this article in the Jamaica Gleaner. It says, mass murderer may dodge death penalty. Now, the article is in reference to the Roshane Barnett killing of the mother and 4 children in Clarendon, Jamaica. Now, looking at the article itself, what the writer is bringing across is that there is a possibility and a greater possibility that the death penalty is out of this. Now, if we remember clearly, the DPP actually indicated that she would have sought the death penalty. Now, there's an outcry, and I'm pretty sure right now we are still bleeding. I'm pretty sure right now we are still grieving. I'm pretty sure right now many people are still angered, upset by this gruesome act by a young man who is 23. Now, looking at the article itself, and I know many people will say he should or must get the death penalty. Now, Roshane himself pled guilty on the first trial. He pled guilty. Now, there may be some benefits to be gained, because one thing for sure, many of the persons who are involved in criminal activities or those quote-unquote criminals are not able to afford their legal fees. Now, if it goes to trial and carrying on and on and on and on and on, remember now, the judge, the sitting judge or the presiding judge have to be paid. The longer the case is, the more the accumulation of fees in terms of lawyer. We are talking about legal aid lawyer. The lawyer is being provided by the state because they can't afford legal fees. Police have to be paid. Those persons assisting in the entire case must be paid. So there and then, guys, we are seeing the accumulation of various costs to this situation. So, is it really a good thing that he pled guilty? Now, Roshane may have pled guilty and the advice of his lawyer. Rightly so. Now, when I look at the article itself, it says the death penalty which was being sought for the man guilty of the Clarendon massacre of a woman and her 4 children may no longer be on the table, pretty much off the card. Now, it says that despite Roshane, the 23-year-old, who pleaded guilty Thursday, having inflicted a total of 95 wounds on his cousin, who were all found with their throat slashed. Now, again, I can see the pain, I can see the anger, right? Now, all of this came about because Roshane is giving his account of the event. Now, I wonder, looking at this, the young man claimed that he was actually being disrespected by the cousin. What was the disrespect? Something I consider to be very trivial. Roshane stated he was assisting her with her shop. She was serving 2 customers, and she actually grabbed the money from him and asked him not to serve the customer. Now, I'm just going to go back to the article. The fact that he has pled guilty for the killing. Now, while we are saying that the death penalty may be off the card, we are seeing here where it says, the law in itself, it says, under the Criminal Justice Administration Act, an offender is entitled to a discount once he pleads guilty at the first relevant court date. But the court will hear whether or not the DPP will still be pursuing the death penalty when the Crown makes its submission on the next court date. So question here, guys. Can the DPP still advocate for the death penalty? Can the DPP? Now, having looked back at this aspect of the article, it says that Senior Deputy Director of Public Prosecution Jeremy Taylor said, this is what Jamie is saying, I am assuming now that he has pleaded guilty, that the automatic discount is that the death penalty is off the table. Remember now that what they're saying here, that is entitled for a discount. Now, this already created in my mind that here is it that they are advocating and on the advice of his lawyer. Since the DPP has indicated that she will ask for death penalty, why not just plead guilty? Plead guilty on the first trial. Don't give the court any problem. Don't waste the time of the court. And now we can argue for a discount in terms of a new plea for the death penalty. Guys, it's a sad case. It's a sad one. Looking at the article itself, and I'm pretty sure when I look at what he's saying, that the reason for him taking the lives of all his cousins. Another thing though, he felt being disrespected. As me I tell you now, guys, right now in Jamaica we'd have seen at least little thing. You hear them, boy, a man violate me, a man disrespect me. We are no longer remorseful. Now, if he felt disrespected, he gave an account of the situation. He said the night of the incident, right, Miss Wright, who would have been the mother of the kids, actually asked him, so that she heard probably a car at the gate, and asked him to look. He said he didn't see a car. But he's saying here that on his return, he noticed that Miss Wright seemed to be taking up something from the dresser, which he assumed that it is a scissors. He also said from the time of the incident at the shop that his cousin's attitude changed towards him. He also felt that the attitude of the kids towards him also changed. Now, based on my understanding, he's simply saying that he thought that she was actually picking up, right? So he said here that he felt then that he suspected that she was either taking up a knife or scissors, right, to attack him. That's what I'm getting from it. Now, he said he reached for the knife. He said he has a knife in his possession, which he used to stab her. Now, the part that concerned me a bit, he said he stabbed her while she was actually holding her children, which I assume the little baby. This was about after 12 midnight, going into 1 o'clock. Now, the thing though, if he stabbed her multiple times, he actually did that, the kids fell. Now, but what I don't understand, he's saying that having stabbed the mother and she fell, then the eldest of the children actually reached and tried to attack him as well. Guys, I'm a little bit puzzled. Yes, the propensity to attack may be there. Remember, it is your mother. But I'd want to think that the kids, if they had witnessed, would have cried for help. Why then none of the four did not run towards the door, run outside, and cried for help? And each one of the kids that tried to attack him, he also stabbed them to death, killing all four. That's what the story is. All four children. But my concern is, yes, the most important thing here though, he pled guilty, not wasting taxpayers' money. He's still going to jail to eat taxpayers' money. However, the death penalty may be administered to him in jail. Because I am pretty sure, I don't think he will survive. I think he will be killed in jail. Even the criminals themselves would have been very much bitter by this gruesome act being committed by this young man. But the point I'm making again here, I don't believe the children attacked him. I honestly believe that they were all killed in their sleep. Yeah? You cannot tell me that all four kids, none of them run towards the door. There was no cry for help. There absolutely no cry for help based on his account of the event. Why then wouldn't the kids cry for help? They all, one run towards him being killed, chase the other being killed, and nobody's crying for help. 1 o'clock in the night, the environment is relatively quiet. So screaming and shouting is more audible. Neighbors would hear, unless they're living in the woodland or far away from the road. Right? That I don't know. But in my view, these individuals would have been killed in their sleep. I don't buy the story, but most importantly, he pled guilty. A guilty plea is an admission that you have committed the crime. Yes, it is. The moment you said, I am guilty, it means now you have now admitted to committing the act or the offense. So yes, he have murdered all 5. And rightly so, the first trial, he doesn't let the court join on because he knows, should the DPP advocate for the death penalty, there is a possibility that he would have gotten the death penalty. So as a result, as the writer says, the death penalty may be the discount. And I'm pretty sure that he acted upon the advice of his lawyer. But me still maintain that these people were killed in their sleep. Now, sometimes too, it is important that when we hear people speak certain things, that we act upon what is being said by people. Don't take it. Because there's a cousin that gave an account that he indicated that he was going up to his brother up by Chapperton to tell him, say, he might go kill some people later in the night. Probably they just did not take him seriously. But guys, it's important. Sometimes what people say to us, it's important that we pay attention to what is being said. Don't sweep it under the counter. Don't sweep it under the carpet. But again, how senseless is this act? You kill your 5 cousins because you felt you were being disrespected. You felt then that you are being sidelined. You felt then that you are being marginalized. Remember now, we know, they brought him there from Trelawney. So why not? Why you not take up your bag then and leave the people in place? That was pretty easy. Go back to Trelawney. You could have done that. You could have gone back to Trelawney. Yeah, you could have done that. Go back to Trelawney. Take your things. Go back to Trelawney. Rather than to kill your 4 cousins. Right? And how much is it that everything is a disrespect? Person don't want you to serve a customer, just give it up. It's not your business. Right? But the good thing, guys, he saved us some money. Judge won't have to waste time. Lawyers don't have to waste time. I know we are still upset. I know we are still mad and we are still saying, give him the death penalty. But the act has already been done. But his death penalty may actually be in jail itself. Anyway, guys, it's my views. It's my take. Subscribe. So like, subscribe. Tell a friend and a friend will tell a friend. Look for my channel, Rodney's Nightly Podcast. Now, I'm pretty new to this broadcasting, but over time, with your help, I'm pretty sure that my channel will grow. Again, guys, go and subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to share your comment. I still want to know what you think. Should the DPP still advocate for the death penalty? Will it be a waste of time advocating for the death penalty? Will the death penalty be the discount? How long should Rashane serve in prison? Should it be life sentence? Should it be 100 years? Should it be given 30 years for each life? So 5 times 30, mathematically speaking, we are looking at 150. He's 23. But I'm pretty sure if there's a slap on the wrist, Jamaica will be it will be an anarchy, so to speak. people are watching. Right? I'm not sure what date it says. Let me just see here. I'm not sure if there was a date being mentioned in the article as to when he will return for sentencing. But I'm sure, guys, we are here and we are watching and we are hoping that justice will be served. The act premeditated, it was well planned. And again, I said the most important thing, he admitted by pleading guilty. So a guilty plea is an admission that he have killed these people. And that's what we want. So whatever is being administered, hopefully, and I honestly think he won't live. He won't last in prison for long. Guys, I'm out. So remember now, subscribe to my channel. It is young, it is growing. It all depends on your help. So help me to grow. Go to my channel, it's Rodney's Podcast. My link is also on my Facebook page. And again, I'm out. I said I'm here drinking water and I mind my own business. Walk good. Take care until we chat again. Bye-bye.